Jeff Keighley for having us.
No countdown, just straight into Day of the Devs. Fuck.
And thank you to all of you, the millions of people watching out. Millions of people. God, that can't be right. This thing has really grown since it started 10 years ago here in San Francisco. Day of the Devs was an idea from Double Fine Productions and their friends at IM8-Bit to put on a show that really celebrated video games and focused on the fans and the developers and brought them together to meet and celebrate games.
All right, never mind.
It started as a live event here in San Francisco where we had developers showing their games, where people could play them and also listen to music and eat food and drink. And it was really just a festival of amazing creativity and a very inspiring event. And then during the pandemic, it became digital only, and now we're doing both, a live event and a digital showcase, so people from around the world can enjoy all of these amazing games. We had a record number of submissions this year, more people wanting to be part of Day of the Devs than any year previously, and we have more world premieres today than ever before.
Ooh, all right.
I'm excited. I hope you're excited, and please, without further ado, enjoy Day of the Devs.
Okay, time for some Day of the Devs.
Digital showcase. There would be effects on that. It'll sound good.
I'm pleased to introduce a brand new game from a team that is near and dear to my heart. This is from Greg Lobanoff and the team at Wishes Unlimited, who made incredible games like Wander Song and Chicory. Here's their new title, Beastie Ball.
Beastie Ball? World premiere. Oh, Wishes Unlimited. I knew about this already.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Greg Lobanov, and I am bouncing off the walls excited to finally tell you what my friends and I have been working on together ever since Chicory came out a couple years ago. Introducing
So many
Beastie
volumes
Ball.
of Haikyuu.
That's right. It's not Pokemon. It's Haikyuu Pokemon.
Volleyball?
Beastie Ball is a
Yeah,
team-based
why do you think it was so
RPG
many
where you
volumes of
coach a team
Haikyuu?
Beasties to play Beastie Ball, which is kind of like volleyball. You play as this customizable coach character, and you can explore this huge open world, recruiting all kinds of Beasties to your team. Then you can challenge rival sports teams as you rise your way through the Beastie Ball rankings.
I kind of love it.
Those look very cute.
Beasties are highly social creatures that evolved to play sports. In their natural wild
They
state,
evolved to play
constantly
sports.
to build friendships, to settle disputes, or just to have fun. When Beasties play together, they actually become friends with one another.
Oh.
And depending on their personalities and their teamwork style, they can form different kinds of friendships. But whether they
Some are
become
romantic.
besties or rivals or partners or sweethearts, they'll get some kind of unique combo ability that only that pair of Beasties can do, which can turn the tide in a really tough match.
Ooh. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
So with this game, we really wanted to emphasize the Beasties' agency as living creatures. They're doing their own thing, making their own decisions. They'll only join your team after being convinced by you fulfilling a certain set of conditions while you're playing against them. The goal isn't to collect as many Beasties as you can, but to spend time with the ones that you care about and be surprised by the ways that they grow and change, and the bonds that they form with each other.
That's cool. How do I get the dog?
We knew we wanted
The
to
real-life
create
dog?
a really
Yes.
wide variety of Beasties that each have
No
their
real-life
own
dog for you,
logical
Nate.
niche and way
Damn
of
it.
playing Beastie Ball. So we're working with a really wonderful bunch of concept artists and spending a lot of time on each design. All the Beasties have a range of colors and sizes, and their poses and animations are all hand-drawn, which gives us lots of opportunity to express their personalities and their different ways of moving.
To help give each BC that personality, we've been doing unique voices for them. Each one can express a range of emotions, and we've had a lot of fun.
Professional dog.
But it's not just friendships and rainbows. This game
How do I
is
get a
about
professional
sport.
dog?
You come from a tiny town built around
you
a nature preserve.
put out a...
You're kind of underdogs until one day when the
I don't
Beastie
know.
Ball League
Can't think of
shows
it.
up
Like a
and starts
LinkedIn
tearing down the
professional
preserve
dog.
into a
Yeah.
stadium. Your only way to stop the
Dog den.
construction is to rise all the way to the top of the Beastie Ball League.
Right from the start of your adventure, you'll be able to see all the ranked teams on your map. You decide where
She's
to
the one
go,
that made the music
who to
for,
challenge, and in what order. And every time you defeat a ranked
Celeste.
coach, the other ranked coaches
Oh,
become
okay.
stronger. So no matter which way you go, you'll have a tough and exciting rise to the top.
We're so excited to finally reveal this. It's a really special project for us.
Like, hey guys,
Beastie
I know
Ball
we
is
haven't
cool
worked
too,
out
and please
ever,
check us out
but
at
let's go play
Beastie Ball
volleyball in the yard real
We're going to be
quick for
revealing
this.
a crowdfunding campaign
this
very,
clip.
very soon, and we'd love to have your support. Thanks very much. We can't wait to talk to you more about Beastie Ball.
In Hyper Light Breaker,
Hell
Art
yeah.
Machine's follow-up title in the Hyper Light universe, You'll assume the role of a mercenary.
I haven't played any of the Hyperlight games.
You'll be entering the Overgrowth.
Oh, really?
An amazing open
Nope.
world with everything from lush rolling hills to deep labyrinths.
Beautiful
They'll be
games.
comprised of both handcrafted
100%
and
my kind of
procedural
thing.
elements, just how I like my levels. Like its predecessor, it'll be chock full of secrets and lore, sure to satisfy even the most curious explorer. You'll face off against enigmatic enemies, armed with an arsenal of weapons that you've crafted with the spoils of your previous battles. And for those die-hard fans that have been eagerly awaiting its release, we have some never-before-seen sneak peeks. This is Hyper Light Breaker.
Hello, I'm Alex, creative director at Heart Machine, and
Hey.
we're making Hyper Light Breaker.
Very different from Hyperlight Drifter.
Really?
Yeah. Hyperlight was a top-down kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Hyper Light Breaker is a huge, stylish, bloody game. As is our MO, it's a game that's vivid but bleak, with a crumbling world that can be brutal and beautiful all at once. It's a major landmark for us, and the first of its kind, an open-world game where you never return to the same world twice.
Ooh.
You could say it's a mix of incredible open-world games like Breath of the Wild, distilled into the format of a roguelike such as Dead Cells or Hades. You can play alone or with friends cooperatively online.
You play
Breaker's narrative
co-op.
will be presented
Yeah.
fully through visual storytelling, where you'll discover and decipher the mystery of this world and lost land from long ago. Every world will be different, loaded with dangerous creatures, razor-sharp combat, vast overgrown wilderness, long-dead civilizations, and new discoveries in a mysterious, vibrant, yet horribly ominous atmosphere.
So some big-ass
Each biome
keys.
in the world is different. Unique dangers, set pieces, and stories of their own. There will be massive bosses to take down in an open structure.
Hey, don't you know everything is
Dangerous,
just
unique,
different versions of Nintendo
challenging
games?
sub-bosses
Of
scattered
course.
throughout runs.
I fought my
New
first
gear,
Lionel
make new
last night,
builds,
and
unlock
I'm
new
sorry.
characters, upgrade your
well,
equipment,
the
visit
thing,
new
what
vet
compounded
lore,
the
and
problem is it was an
experience
armored
stuff.
Lionel too.
We've learned so much from our previous games, building
I
an
ended up
amazing
breaking one of
tech
my best
and
weapons to beat it.
wealth of knowledge and experience as a team.
Uh,
Breaker's the culmination of all that
I
incredible.
know
For-
if you mount them, you
Okay.
don't take
Yeah.
damage.
No. Yeah.
No weapon durability damage, but the issue was just breaking his fucking armor. Like, I wasted so many bomb flowers on one Lionel.
On the game as we come closer and closer to early access later this year.
Hyperlight Breaker. Yeah, I'm surprised that hasn't come out yet, to be honest.
And now, in
But,
true
you know.
Day of the Devs fashion, we're traveling halfway around the globe to Transylvania to bring you a game that is not what you expect. From
Ooh.
developers Stone Skip and publisher iam8bit Presents, I'm thrilled to bring you a world premiere title that is not only relaxing and enjoyable, it's chill and vibey. Let that anxiety go.
Chill and
while you
vibey.
play Simpler Times.
Chill and vibey. The game literally vibrates the entire time.
Oop. Sorry.
Hi there, welcome. I'm Lara.
And I'm Dragos of Stoneskip Studio. We are a small team from Transylvania, and our mission is to create meaningful interactive experiences. Our first game, Simpler Times, sheds light to the beauty of the ordinary and serves as a place from the past where you can be present.
Simpler Times follows Taina on a heartwarming journey through her memories as she prepares to leave her childhood home.
Man, it's getting pretty full. It's starting to feel like I'm never gonna come back.
We want you to slow down and savor the present moment by immersing you in Taina's world.
It's apple picking season. My favorite.
Through visual storytelling and mindful interactions, you will journey alongside her as she delves into her past and uncovers her authentic self.
With each puzzle, Taina grows closer to adulthood and you'll be there to guide her. From simple activities like picking dried leaves from a plant to more complex ones like building a birdhouse, you'll interact with objects that hold sentimental value for Taina.
I really wish I could take you with me. I'm gonna miss our duets together.
We know the world is getting faster every day. We live in it too. We wanted to create a space where players can take a break, slow down, and enjoy something meaningful. Simpler Times stems from stories we believe need to be told and heard. Inspired by this very place we're now sitting in,
Oh yeah, the window
is a reflection of the physical spaces we spend time in and the memories we hold dear.
I've spent so much time here looking out the window.
again.
It's hard
This is
to
gonna
believe
be
that
a
I
make
won't
you
see
cry
this
kind of
view
thing.
for a while.
We want to build a sense of awareness and appreciation for the world around us, encouraging you to reflect on your own memories.
This may be like an actual therapy game.
Simpler Times is
Yeah.
coming soon on PC and other platforms, so make sure to wishlist on Steam and follow us on social media.
Thanks for taking the time to listen. We hope you'll enjoy playing Simpler Times as much as we enjoyed creating it. Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
It's like childhood is the beach and growing up is the sea. Can I still take all these seashells with me? Can I lock them in a chest with my memories?
Oh no, collectible memories.
Simpler Times.
This next game is from Sad Owl Studios and Thunderful
Huh.
Publishing. It's a really unique puzzle
Oh.
game built around a camera mechanic where photos
Yes,
that you take
I
become
cannot
3D
fucking
monsters.
wait for this game.
This is Viewfinder.
Like no joke, this is one of my most anticipated games.
Hmm.
I don't know when I get to play it, but like,
Viewfinder is a difficult game to describe in words, but if you saw it, you'd
Well,
immediately
maybe you'll find
recognize
out.
it.
hopefully.
What is this place?
It is a game that, gives players a lot of freedom.
What's an old photograph doing here?
You can take photos or find photos and then make them into real 3D spaces.
Hang on, did you just shift reality? Sick.
What makes it unique is the central mechanic where you're using a camera and pictures to reshape and reconfigure the world around you in order to solve challenges in creative ways.
It's such a unique experience, and I think everybody is just going to have a different experience of how they play Viewfinder, and that's just a really nice thing to it.
A perfect fit. An elegant solution.
This does look like a very neat way to do puzzle solving.
Doesn't look right. You can rotate reality
Wrong
too.
spot. That's what I thought.
If I was to compare Viewfinder to other games, I'd say it's like the gameplay of Portal combined with the visual illusions of Superliminal or
Yeah, Superliminal. I
People have
fucking
also
love that
compared
game.
it to The Witness and Manifold Garden and various other
That's such a
puzzle
cool idea.
games. It's a puzzle game, but it's very sandboxy, playful, and open-ended.
The whole concept of it is that when you actually create something, you do destroy a lot
Just
of things,
infinite
and,
dustins.
that's just a very
Oh no,
important lesson
everything's
in
gone.
creation. Viewfinder is
I like they have a little.
created
If you're stuck, they
by
fix that thing.
different people. And
Yeah.
we have people from all over the world who have such a diverse
That's so fucking
and
cool.
interesting cultures.
Each character comes from a different culture. There's a lot of sort of culture-specific props and items and themes who you learn about, mostly through environments and environmental storytelling. And so we've tried to sort of make these special spaces that really represent that character, who they are, what they like to do.
I'm sure you noticed by now, but using film was always Mirren's idea. One of her many passions. Celia was always fond of games.
It's just very important for us to just put in what we know so that the rest of the world could also, have a glimpse of the experiences that we've had.
This must be the next stage. Let's go.
That is definitely a unique take on puzzle solving.
We received a record number of submissions for this Summer Game Fest edition of Day of the Devs, but this next game didn't actually come through that process. We have eyes everywhere, and the curation team is always looking for games. This next one actually came from Twitter because the creator was posting all these amazing GIFs, and we reached out via DM and asked if we could feature the game. So here it is, this beautiful, gorgeous, hand-drawn ghost story called Haunty.
Ooh.
Hello everyone, my name is Leo Dasso, and I'm with Moonloop. Together we're making a game called Haunty.
Haunty?
Haunty. It's a very pretty looking game already.
The main mechanic in Haunty is that as a ghost you can haunt things and get access to their abilities.
Oh.
And there's a big variety of things that you can haunt in this game.
Cute.
I think you'll have a lot of fun sort of exploring around and seeing what different things you can haunt and the abilities that they give you. Core mechanics resemble very much a twin-stick shooter. However, unlike twin-stick shooters, it focuses less on the high-intensity moments and more on finding creative ways to use the twin-stick paradigm to create fun solutions to the challenges in the game. Haunty follows the story of a ghost in the afterlife, and beyond that it really expands into a lot of ghosts in the afterlife and sort of the stories that they have.
Ooh.
So I just found out by wish listing.
The progression and story of
Do you find it on
both
Steam that
center
there's a
around
copy
collecting
machine in
these
one of the levels?
and
Yeah.
The stars have this special
So you can
ability
copy your
that
photos?
give ghosts access to pieces of their past life that they've left behind.
Oh, cool.
The environments
This is also
and
going to be
characters
I'm
are
going to
all
cry kind of game.
carefully crafted with a 2D hand-drawn style, so there's a lot of painstaking frame-by-frame animation work in there. And we have a fantastic soundtrack.
Yeah, we have nothing to lose but our chains. Oh no!
And so it all sort of comes together to give you this sort of
And
he didn't
tour
lose his
through the
chains.
afterlife,
And our
chilled-out
tears, all the
experience.
tears. We're going to lose all of them.
If this is something you're interested in, be sure to wish.
I'm waiting to see a game that's gonna make you cry
Helps us
during
out
just
a
like the preview.
Oh, that was that already happened.
Oh,
It's a bit of
okay.
a blast from the past. It arrived on the scene around 12 years ago, quickly became the talk of the town, and won a handful of awards, including the Seamus McNally Grand Prize at GDC's Independent Games Festival.
Yeah, I cried
Then, shortly
during the
afterwards,
PlayStation event.
both the game and its
Oh,
creator
okay.
vanished. That game was Cart Life, a slice-of-life simulation game that put you in the shoes of various street vendors and tasked you with setting up a successful business selling bagels or newspapers. As the story unfolds, you'd soon find yourself making tough choices and trying to balance keeping your
You
business
know,
afloat
I never
with
switched
the needs
over
of
the
your character
fucking
and their families.
thing.
It was a truly
Hmm.
unique,
Oops.
powerful, and special game, and it's super sad that it's been unplayable now for the better part of a decade. But it gives me great pleasure to tell you that Lovingly Restored and better than ever, Cart Life is back.
Yay. Oh god.
Hi, I'm Nick Herman. I'm with Ad Hoc Studio, and we're here to show you Cart Life. Cart Life is a retail simulator developed by Richard Hoffmeyer and was originally released in 2013, where it won a bunch of awards at the Independent Games Festival. For a variety of reasons, he ended up pulling it off Steam, but all of us at Ad Hoc are such big fans of Richard's work. Now we're partnering with him to help bring it back.
Yeah.
There's a demo already on Steam for Cart Life.
Yeah.
This is the part of the show where I just go on Steam and wishlist everything.
All the things, yeah, I know.
In Cart Life, you can play as 3 different characters in any order. Each have their own unique background and
that's cool.
circumstances, but what they all have in common is that they're trying to make it as street vendors. Melanie is a recently divorced mother and has moved back into her family home with her daughter. all the while trying to establish her new coffee cart. Andris is a Ukrainian immigrant who is trying to put down roots in a new town by opening a newspaper stand. And Vinny has big dreams, but never enough money to make it happen. He's hoping
Don't
that
we all,
selling
Vinny?
his homemade
Don't
bagels
we
will
all?
help turn things around for him. Managing your own cart
Vinny.
is not
Just sell the
easy.
gabagool.
Just like in real
Sell the
life,
gabagool.
in cart life, your resources are limited.
It's
You
not
need to take care of
Capicola.
yourself and others,
It's gabagool.
and how you prioritize the
actually
needs
really
of your
like
cart
Capicola.
against the personal needs of each
gabagool.
character will determine the outcome of their stories. The world of Cart Life is alive and filled with characters who are potential customers that you'll get to know as you try to build your business. There's no right or wrong way to play this game. What players choose to do with the
Well,
time that
there's a
they
very
have with
wrong
each
way, and it's
character
usually how I
is
play these
entirely
kind of
up
games.
to them. Everyone's
You jack up
experience
all the
will be different
prices
based on the
to
choices
Give me all the
they
max.
money.
make, what they prioritize,
$30
and
for a cup of
even the
coffee.
order in which you choose to
Wow.
play the characters. This release is going to have a bunch of new story content, new art, updated controls
wow.
and mechanics, and we really look forward to sharing it all with you on PC and console later this year.
The skateboard renaissance has been going on for the last couple years in games, and as we get deeper into the grind revival, things are getting a little more avant-garde and daring. This next one gives you all that Tony Hawk mechanical goodness that you crave, but with a heavy helping of demons and brimstone. This is the world premiere of Hellscape.
Doomskate.
Nah, bro. Hellscape.
Hello, my name is Jordi van den Bussen, also known as Quabblecub. I'm the CEO and
What?
founder of Phantom Coast. And
Quabblecub.
today, we'll be talking about Hellscape.
Oh, Quabble Club.
Alright, Anton. First try. Here we go.
Whoa, what? Yo, what?
No! That was a good combo! Alright, that's it.
Oh.
Jesus. Tony Hawk with combat.
Again.
And it's a fucking Souls-like.
Hellscape takes place in Vertime. Here, you play as Anton Falcon, a skater through and through.
Hell
All
yeah.
Anton wants to do is skate at Vertime's fabled beach, even if that means he has to go through the gods and monsters who will do anything to stop him and his skater friends from doing what they love most. The skateboard mechanics are very similar to the arcade-like games such as Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I mean, our lead game designer Steve actually worked on Tony Hawk's Underground.
Really?
Started a long
That's
time
one of the
ago,
last good ones.
idea, and the far-flung land of 2002, I worked on a game called Tony Hawk Underground. And at the time we were working on it, we were thinking, man, this really looks a lot like an RPG or an action RPG. You have all these stats, and you're upgrading and all this kind of stuff. It's super cool, super neat, right? But of course, we're bound to Tony Hawk. We're bound to
gotta be.
the real pro skaters. It always seemed to me that skate graphics create and imply such an interesting world, but it's not a coherent world that you can visit. So that was one of the motivations behind Hellscape. Hellscape is a skateboarding roguelike game. It fuses together old school skateboarding with the tricks and traversal, manuals, grinds, jumps, balance meters with roguelite structure.
Just like with other games in the roguelite genre, death is a central mechanic in the game. When you die in a run, thankfully you don't lose everything. You keep your resources which you can use to get permanent upgrades such as tattoos or skateboards, which act as weapons.
So like Hades.
Hell yeah.
That is why Hades is one of the roguelikes I can
Combat
play,
in
is
our
that
game
I'm
can
not
be
losing
described as a fast
everything I worked for up to that
skateboard
point.
hack and
I mean, some of the other ones do the
Well, you
same
have
thing.
your
So,
light and
fucking,
heavy attacks,
what's that
the
one?
core
What's
of
the
the
one I really
gameplay
like?
revolves around
Dead
your
Cells.
skateboarding tricks.
The
No,
game should
I didn't
be
notice
quite
that
easy for
about
people
Dead
to pick up
Cells.
and
I did
play.
try
It has
playing Dead
a
Cells.
combat system which is meant to be very friendly, very forgiving and rewarding, especially at the beginning, and then gradually it teaches you and ramps up the skill of the skateboarding, where you need it, when you need it.
Why did you stop me from skating?
Look at yourself. Your wing, your arm. What do you think happens when that gets to your head?
Thank you for watching
I'm
this
more of
reveal
a badass?
Hellscape.
Jeez.
Wish listening to the game would mean the world to us. Thank you.
In our next game, Henry Halfhead, you play as Half a Head.
What now?
That's it. That's the game.
You what?
But it's so much more than that, too.
He plays Half a
because,
Head?
you see,
I need to see
can
this.
be many things. Can be anything, in fact. He
Be
has
the other
curious
half of a
ability
head.
to be able to transform into anything he can reach. Using this peculiar power and perplexing form, you'll live the life of the title character, navigating sandbox situations crafted by Zurich-based developers Lululu Entertainment, and in so doing, maybe ponder the philosophical questions. Who is? How is? What does it mean to be Henry Halfhead?
Welcome! May I introduce you to Henry? Henry's not just anyone. If they're anything, they're...
Oh my god.
Henry can
It's Mario
control
Odyssey.
everything in their reach.
But
Yes.
fucking weird.
And that's how they manage their daily
Hell yeah.
I just love his design. It's fucking adorable.
Dawn of a new day.
This is
And they'll
incredible.
keep ringing until Henry gets up and calms the nervous, quivering machine. Tick tock, tick tock. At least half awake, Henry's ready.
There's
for
certainly
their
one way to
daily
turn off your
routine,
alarm clock.
which they usually start by making their bed.
It's the best way. It's the best way to do it.
Staying in bed is tempting, but only leads to regret later. Henry knows that if you want to change the world, you have to start off by making your own bed. Completing this simple task
You got a
in the morning
headband.
gives
Oh,
him a
yeah.
little bit of pride and the feeling of control over their life. With part of the morning routine done, Henry was ready to freshen up.
You have to become the door to open the door.
You have to do everything to do everything. Take soapy bath. Better get that soap. Oh,
For hours, Henry could sit there, lifting the seat up and down, pretending it was a singing mic.
Oh my god, I love
Not
this.
too cold. Henry
This
bought
is
a turmeric soap.
fan-fucking-tastic.
They didn't know. They just liked the color. It's actually great for their skin.
Gotta make it soupy, bubbly.
You could be a bubble.
Why would you hide your duck there? Time for a bath.
All the dirt.
It's a little shower cap.
Oh yeah, only way to dry off is to become a towel. Oh my god, this is fantastic.
Is important, and so is keeping up with the news.
It's this week. That's all for now. Have a wonderful day.
Gotta make your coffee.
And if you move too far away from an appliance while you're in appliance and unplug it, do you die?
No, you just unplug it.
Can make from beans.
Oh god.
The candy of nature. Delicious. Well fed and well informed, Henry has to get ready and pack for work.
Look how it was half ahead. You are just doing normal things.
Oh man. Hell yeah, he's a cool looking motherfucker.
I wanted the banana to also have the sunglasses. Toast.
Toasty bread.
If Henry takes their lunchbox and leaves now, they can catch the 8 o'clock bus.
Gotta grab that lunchbox.
Henry, double the
Multiplayer.
There's more half ahead.
Play Henry's
Yay.
not so ordinary everyday
Together
life
you
in
can be a
co-op.
whole head.
Henry, everyday life with a twist.
Oh my god.
Is adorable.
Our next game is from Jeppe
Alright.
Carlsen, a creator who's perhaps best well known for his work as master puzzle creator on Limbo and Inside. We had the honor of working with him to publish
Oh,
2 of his
no.
solo projects as part of Double Fine Presents: Rhythm Action Platformer 140 and co-op arcade shooter Thoth. 2 of the most fiendishly well-designed and fun puzzle games I've ever played that truly give you a sense for and appreciation of Jeppe's contributions to those Playdead titles.
Yeppies.
His new game sees him teaming back up with Jakob Schmidt, composer of 140, and applying his trademark puzzle skills to a beautiful, mind-bending adventure game. This is Cocoon.
Hello, I'm Jakob,
co-founder and audio director of Geometric Interactive in Copenhagen. I would like to show you what our amazing team has been working on for the last couple of years. Our game, Cocoon.
Oh, wait, hold on. Why do I feel like this sounds familiar? Oh, no, yeah, we have seen this at one point.
Okay.
Yeah. That Cocoon right there. If you remembered it, that should have brought it right back to your brain.
This is a very cool looking Cocoon.
Cocoon is an adventure game with multiple worlds, and each of these worlds are contained within an orb. Let me demonstrate by jumping out of the world which we are currently exploring. Just like that,
oh wow,
we are now in a world outside.
Cool.
The orange orb here contains the world we were previously exploring. Let's jump out one more time.
No, no.
We are now in a world even further outside.
Oh, but you brought
we can
that other
explore
world.
This world using the orange orb that we picked up.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Oh, I really thought I was going to get sucked up by that
Orbs
tube.
can be placed on switches to power devices and solve puzzles. And you can even throw them into pipes.
You can throw them through pipes. Oh. Interest. I love puzzles. Ooh.
You can use the hierarchy of worlds within worlds to solve interesting puzzles. For example, to safely avoid this moving barrier, you simply jump out of the world.
Oh, that's so cool.
And jump back in. Now, Cocoon is not only about exploration and puzzles.
Oh no.
Within each world, you have to face a mighty guardian. Here is a first glimpse of one of these encounters.
That's just what's his name? Krang. Ooh. Take it back. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh god, it makes wriggly noises.
Okay, gotta get him to destroy the little things. Very Zelda. It's like, I'm just trying to take a nap.
I said, wakey, wakey, it's time for school.
We hope you look forward to exploring the mysterious worlds of Cocoon, releasing later this year on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch.
So I've wishlisted every single game they've talked about so far.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I get it.
I have 63 games on my Steam wishlist right now.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, well, I actually do buy some of the things that are on there occasionally.
I do too, man.
And now, I'm
Jeez.
pleased to bring you a title from French-Canadian developer Impossible.
It's a lot of neon
In this
white on there.
relaxing artistic exploration game, you play a painter with a watercolor brush and a whole city to explore. This game is more than appropriate for Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest edition because its title, Été, in French, translates to the word summer.
Hi, my name is Laszlo, and I'm the creative director at Impossible. We are a small Montreal-based indie studio working on our first title, Ite. In Ite, you see the world through the eyes of a painter, with every surface acting like a blank canvas, just waiting for you to fill it with color.
Kind of makes me think of Unfinished Swan.
Yep.
Ite means summer in French, because it's set
The
in
music
our
makes it seem like it's not going to be
hometown of
anywhere near
Montreal.
as sad as Unfinished
As you
Swan.
step to the shoot of a painter
Probably
abroad
not.
For, well, the summer. This is a game
Although,
for people
I
who
did
love
play
curious
another
things.
game where you painted
You're free to
things
roam open city
that
scenes
also
at your
made
own
me very
pace,
sad.
following your curiosity, getting sidetracked, and discovering secrets along the way.
Paint the dog. Yes. Pet the dog. Yes.
Oh man, you can't even do that in Zelda.
When you fill something with paint,
0 out of 10.
its color as droplets of experience. And as you level up, you'll become able to
sit.
unleash larger splashes of paint that reveal a bigger part of the world at once.
Ooh. Cool. Oh man, the little droplets falling from the tree.
You'll also meet plenty of locals, taking part in their lighthearted, everyday anecdotes, and some of them will even commission artworks from you.
Who are you, adult? Why are you talking to us? We're children.
Using your bike, you can travel quickly back to your apartment and paint those commissions on canvas.
Oh. Ooh.
That's where your creativity
Wait.
comes into play.
Oh no.
At your easel, you can create gorgeous watercolor artworks.
I'm like, am I gonna actually get to draw things?
In your expedition so far. Stamps on your canvas can be freely moved, resized, rotated in 3D.
Oh
and
wow.
The
Nice.
canvas is pretty much your sandbox that lets you put your own spin on commissions. And if you're feeling inspired, you can paint as many creative artworks as you like without any kind of limitation. With hundreds of unlockable stamps at your
That's
disposal,
fucking
and dozens
cool.
of commissions to inspire you,
As someone
the
who
only
has
limit really is
zero
your
artistic
imagination.
talent, I love this game.
Apart from living your best life as the friendly neighborhood painter, you'll also get to meet other like
Friendly neighborhood broke
like
person.
Diane, an ambitious photographer, and Theo, a talented musician, among many others. If you manage to befriend them, maybe they'll let you in on their best kept secret, an abandoned building that could become your very own painting studio. But you'll have to dive into that story for yourself. It is coming out in 2024, and we hope you'll enjoy your adventures as a traveling painter in this lovingly crafted, whimsical summer world.
Yes, I will.
Hi everybody, how are you liking the show so far? This is the time where we take a brief break to talk about the long and complicated process by which we accept games into the nominating committee and all the legal ramifications and the technical rules that go with the accounting of the...
Tim, sorry. I thought that, yeah, I thought I was doing something here too. Hey, Kelly from Indie Mega Booth here with a very exciting announcement.
Indie Mega Booth.
We're back.
What?
If you're a fan of indie games, you may have seen the Indie Mega Booth at shows like PAX West and PAX East over the last decade, bringing together a curated selection of the best up-and-coming indie
Hell
titles.
yeah.
Games like Crypto the Necrodancer, Tunic, Disco Elysium, Spiritfarer, Celeste, Mini Metro, Astroneer,
Mini
The
Metro
Stanley
was
Parable,
listed.
and Papers, Please,
Hey.
have all been
Yeah.
part of the Indie Mega Booth community.
Love
I love
Papers,
If you're
Please.
a dev,
Yeah, and I'm like,
you'll
eh.
likely know us from our industry work, such as our GDC showcases, our presence at Bit Summit, our global outreach and events, including a robust scholarship and grant program. And if you've never heard of any of this, well, that's fine. Just think of us as like a stepping stone into the games industry, where folks who love indie games can connect with
Yeah.
each other, discover new games, and be part of a welcoming, diverse, broad, creative community. Indie Mega Booth has
Frogs.
been in hibernation during the pandemic, but we are so excited to announce that we're finally waking up from our big long slumber, and we're ready to move forward with IMB 2.0. Head on over to our brand new website,
Cool.
indiemegabooth.com, and be Indie Know by signing up for our newsletter. Learn about new games, upcoming showcases, digital sales,
Let me
and the best
just
ways
get
to help
over
support
there.
the games and developers that you know and love. As we've always said, individually we're tiny, together we're mega.
Haha, jokes, they got him.
Well, we have another world premiere for y'all, and it's also really thematically appropriate for this showcase. You'll see why in a second. It's from the aesthetically amazing studio called Land and Sea. They're famous for the Alto series that you know and love, but this next one is not what you're expecting from them. It'll be herding your way. It'll be flocking your way.
Whoa.
No, I like herding. It'll be herding your way next year.
What's
called
that thing
Summerhill.
when you like hurting people?
It's about sheep.
Sadist?
Slavery?
Sadist. Jesus, Nate.
Harry Nesbitt, and I'm the founder
God.
and creative director of Land and Sea.
You said hurting people.
From the UK.
Hurt. I
Best
meant
known
like
as the
hurting.
developers of
Hurting.
the Altus Adventure
Oh.
series. Now, over the last
Also
few years,
slavery.
We've been busy growing
No!
the team and laying the groundwork for our most ambitious project yet. It's an entirely new IP that aims to build on the themes that we care about most as a studio. And we're super excited to be able to share this exclusive first teaser with you today. So please, take a look, and I'll be back at the end to tell you more.
Okay. Lendency. What? You disappeared. That dog disappeared. Do you get to play as the guy or the dog? Heard them off the edge.
Goodbye, sheep.
Oh, hey, look, they put the logo of their company in the game. Oh, no.
Okay. You're not so much herding sheep as you're phasing them out of existence.
Oh, multiple worlds.
Summerhill.
Life, loss, and life. Fuck. God damn it.
Cry Time, the video game.
We hope you enjoyed this first look at our brand new game, Summerhill. To give you a little bit more detail, Summerhill is a story-driven puzzle game
cameras
in which
over.
you play
Never
as a
mind.
young shepherd and their dog. Together, you'll be setting out to rescue your lost flock that have been scattered across the mysterious land that lies at the border of your home. Summerhill brings together gentle problem-solving, fluid herding-based gameplay, and striking pastoral landscapes to tell a timeless coming-of-age folktale. As a team, we've been massively inspired by the rich history and cultural impact of sheep herding across the world. There are few people or places that haven't been impacted.
That looks
in
fake,
some
but I
small
know it's
way
real.
by the practice of shepherding. Even the name Summerhill is a name often given to highland pastures where sheep are taken to graze during the warmest months of the year. In many ways, sheep herding is in our DNA, and we really want to do justice to this timeless tradition and tell a story that could only be told in this way. We're also super excited to be working again with our longtime collaborator, Todd Baker. Todd is a composer and audio designer best known for his work on games such as Monument Valley 2, Dreams, and our very own Alto's Odyssey. We can't wait to share more with you, so if you'd like to be the first to hear about what we're up to, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game, or go to summerhill.game to join our mailing list. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you again soon.
Next up, we have an update on Eternites. This is from Studio Psy, essentially a one-person team with a few friends helping out on the side. And it's a dating action game. Now, you've heard a lot about this title.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Greg. I know I
Oh,
shouldn't be
no.
interrupting Day of the Devs. But it's urgent. A virus has turned most of us into... I don't know how much longer we can hold out. It won't be easy, and the road will be long, but who knows? Maybe we'll find one more thing worth fighting for. Eternites is a dating action game that takes adrenaline-fueled combat and mixes it together with
Man.
a heartfelt love story.
How real? Dating action game?
Can I be honest for a moment? Sometimes with all these infected,
Hey, you want to go for coffee? Hold on, hold that thought. Let me murder.
and it's during these moments that I'm happy to have someone to lean on.
Oh shit, she can heal me?
Fighting for our lives, solving puzzles, exploring dungeons. It all seems easier when you have someone special by your side to make things less scary.
Okay, this is the one game I'm not going to wishlist.
Because you want to play it so badly?
I don't. I do not like dating sims at all.
Because the teacher might hear us.
Wow.
Hey,
Philip.
have you ever
Oh god.
to your crush? I mean, or you can just fight for friendship. That's cool and
Oh,
not-
you can have multiple crushes?
Wow, we are so cheesy.
Well, you can hold hands.
We
It's officially the
have
best
so
game
many
ever.
mini games that can help you unlock unique skills and spells in battle. So yeah, you can fight monsters, explore dungeons,
Kiss? Kiss? Indirect kiss?
I mean, so many things like train, scavenge, date. Did I say date twice? Anyway, you have to manage and balance all these activities if you want to save the world. The
And
clock
date.
is ticking. Okay, cool. Bye.
Save your date. Save the world.
Wish list now.
Next up, from Italian-Icelandic developer Evil Licorice, comes
Sorry,
a nostalgia
I just was like, oh man, I could go for some Italian ice.
demystifies electronic engineering and allows you to share your
Evil licorice flavor.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco Bancale from Evil Licorice, and I'm one of the designers of Retro Gadgets.
Retro gadgets? Oh. Here you go, Nate.
Although it takes me forever to build something like this, I love the feeling of seeing something happening on a screen like this one when I rotate the knob or I press the buttons. And this is where the idea for Retro Gadgets comes from. It's to being able to build digital gadgets with little effort.
Weird.
We love Pico 8 by Lexaloff because it brings you this retro environment where you can build your own games in Lua. And we also love Shenzhen.io by Zachtronics because it managed to teach you low-level programming effortlessly. And Retro Gadgets tries to take the best of both worlds and adds a layer of hardware building and customization. All this is packaged in a cozy and retro-inspired environment. We have a fantastic community,
Fake
and
boy.
People have been creating insane gadgets that go well beyond our initial expectations. So please join our Discord server.
That's crazy.
And, check them out.
This
Retro
is a
Gadgets
neat thing.
is
Is like an
very
educational
interesting.
game because
Big plans.
back in college when I was learning game design, I mean, part of the class is one of the classes was like building a physical game with something like an
If you've ever
Arduino and a
watched the Mars
breadboard.
Curiosity rover on one of its missions, you very well may have become fascinated by one of the hyper-specific contraptions and gadgets it keeps on board to measure soil samples and hunt for traces of water. Our next game poses a very important question, though. Sure, Curiosity can tell us the weather on a planet millions of miles away, but can it deliver a pizza? In Mars First Logistics from Shape Shop, you'll be given the task of carrying awkwardly shaped objects from point A to point B by assembling and piloting your very own Mars rovers. And in doing so, perhaps you will solve the pepperoni-based problems. that
Oh my
truly
god, is this Death
Hello,
Stranding
I'm
but
Ian
fun?
McCarthy from Shape Shop. We're a small team based in Melbourne, Australia, and we're making this game, Mars First Logistics.
This game.
In Mars First Logistics, you'll be helping to establish a colony on the surface of Mars. You'll do this by transporting often awkwardly shaped objects between A and B, using vehicles that you design and build yourself.
Oh lord.
Yes.
It's a pizza forklift.
Yes. I'm in. It's Besiege. No, the pizza!
Deliveries, the game will give you new toys to play with.
Hey, technically it all got there. Oh my god. My favorite thing about this is in the like gameplay, you see them accidentally hitting the like, oh, I meant to go up when I'm pushing down, because that's what
Yes.
everyone does in these kind of games.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
no.
because, like, your player character in this game is not a character; it's this vehicle you're building. So you have to learn the controls every time you build something new.
Well, no, I mean because it's like
The
their
game is set
gameplay
in a
footage.
vast
The fact
Oh,
that
yeah.
it's
and you're
yeah,
free to
it
pick
feels
and
more
choose
real
which
that
jobs
way.
You'd like to take on.
Yep.
There's a mix of procedurally generated side jobs and handcrafted main contracts.
This seems
In the
so
main
cool.
contracts, you'll be helping to construct new buildings in the game's world.
It's the fucking I'm like I said, it's technically Death Stranding, but more fun. But it's
One
also
of the main
it's
challenges in the game
it's the
is figuring out how
get
to
the
craft
Koroks to their
each
friend
item
quests.
and deliver it safely
Yeah.
to its destination using the parts that you have available.
Oh no! Nobody saw anything. This is so interesting.
Oh, it's like a tow loader. Okay.
Yeah, and the little arms are gonna go up and oh yeah!
Locks it in. Nice.
Oh
You
man!
do like some serious
As you
engineering
build
in
up
this
your
game.
collection of parts,
Ah,
more
you
creative
can make
options will
people.
become available to you. And I think a lot of the fun in the game is just messing around and being creative. And it's
Woo! All right, Nate. This might be the best game we've seen all day.
Yes. Man, this is amazing.
And finally, I'm really excited to announce that Mars First Logistics will be launching into Steam Early Access on the 22nd of June. That's just 2 weeks away, and we're really
Damn.
looking forward to seeing what everyone
That is
builds in
awesome.
the game.
I'm excited.
Thank you.
Outer Sloth.
Mars first, and there's a demo for it.
You'd think the aftermath of a worldwide flood would be pretty bleak, right? Well, UK and Denmark-based studio Die Gute Fabrik has a different take. From the studio that brought you Mutazione and Sports Friends comes the all-new adventure set in the sprawling post-flood world of Salt Sea. The adventure unfolds differently with every decision, so there's always something new
Salt
to see
Sea,
in
as
your
opposed to
next playthrough.
Sandland. Sandland, that was the
buckle
anime
your
thing, right?
swatches and get ready
Yes.
for the world premiere of the stylish, seaworthy Salt Sea Chronicles.
You know, I never finished Desert Punk.
Hello. We are Die Gute Fabrik.
That only makes sense if you watched
I'm
the
Hannah
previous
Nicklin from
live
Die Gute
reaction.
Fabrik, and we made Salt Sea Chronicles. We're super stoked to show you the world premiere of Salt Sea Chronicles today. It's a flooded world, story-driven adventure game where you play as a ship's whole crew.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
At the beginning of the game, you're going to discover that Maya, your captain,
I love
has
the
gone
art style, but it's definitely not my
and
kind of
together
game.
your ragtag
I don't.
crew are gonna
My
heist
brain
a
doesn't
ship
like to
and set out
focus on
across the
story too
Salt Sea
much.
Archipelago in search
Hmm.
of clues. In each chapter of the game, you decide where to head next, who to explore with from the crew when you get there,
Reading.
and what
Reading
to say
story
to the
much
people that you
is
meet
what I
along
should
the
say.
way.
Yes.
Experiencing something is one
Salt Sea
thing. but-
Chronicles' unique art style is brought to life by beautiful animation, and each location is built on the fragments of this world that came before. Our art team have really done an incredible job. One of my favourite locations is called Los Gatos, and on that island, the people there live symbiotically with this community.
It's just a bunch of cats. I want to live there. I want to
As
go
you
to
explore,
there.
you'll
It's
find a
called
brand new
Los
strip card
Gatos.
game designed
I want
for
to go to there.
Salt Sea. It's a really good way to sort of take a break from the story. It's called Spoils, and you can play it all over the archipelago, and you might discover how each community has slightly different house rules.
Oh, that's cool.
Another thing we're super proud of is our exploration system. So we're sort of done away with the walk of shame in adventure games. So if you miss a clue, instead of sort of slowly traipsing to the other end of the island, you're just going to tap the shoulder button on your controller or select a screen span arrow to move almost instantaneously.
Oh, that's
space.
fantastic.
It allows us to lay the story down
That
away
is
from a linear path much more
an
organically.
amazing way to do quality of life for a game.
Salt Sea Chronicles doesn't tell a story about a hero. It's a story about a community and how you navigate the world together. And each community that you meet in turn is going to be rich and amusing and strange maybe, and have its own things going on. There's also a strong sense of genre-based storytelling too. So while you might be new to the world of Salt Sea, you'll know that you're in a Scooby-Doo chapter or a Romeo and Juliet chapter or a detective one. There are plenty of laughs, but tough choices and meaningful moments too. Our writer's room of award-winning storytellers have done an incredible job. We're so delighted to share Salt Sea Chronicles with you all today, and I can't wait for you to explore the rich world, get to know the wonderful characters, and to hear what paths you choose.
Anytime I see Doubt, all I can think of is fucking
Eleanor.
Yeah, Lanoir.
Yes.
All right, this next game, sorry. Tim keeps texting. Let's see.
I don't mind a game where you have to read text, but I like it like Zelda, where like the important text is highlighted for you.
The thing I love most about Day of the Devs, says Tim, as me as Tim I don't know, is getting to know all these amazing game developers. I love hearing them describe their games and their creative process, but I wish I could hear more. I wish I could be a fly on the wall, eavesdropping all their private conversations, all their ups and downs, their triumphs and tribulations, while making a real video game over the course of 7 years. Too bad there's no way to do it. Or is there? This is actually pretty cool. Two Player Productions was embedded with Double Fine for the course of 7 years while they were making Psychonauts 2.
Oh, shit!
And they made a super hyper-duper long documentary series.
Awesome.
Like anything you've ever seen in games. All the intimacy, all the tears, the outrage and joys, and all the things that
I feel like
happen in
this
game
was already a
development
thing,
that
and I
never
forgot
really
about
gets
it.
documented because who has access like this? So here's a very quick sneak peek at their incredibly long series. We highly encourage you to watch this thing. It's amazing.
So what's next?
Psychonauts 2.
To get to the dollar amount we're talking about, it's probably going to take financing from a lot of different avenues. Whenever Grasslands is going to start, Tim's just going to start taking our people.
So there's a ton of stuff going on right now. It's kind of breaking me. But you know, it's fun. It'll be really rewarding when it's done.
Hopefully you get a chance to work on a Psychonauts game in the near future.
Psych Odyssey.
Thank you for helping us bring back Psychonauts. Thank you. 3, 2, 1.
Psych Odyssey.
Yeah, I think I have heard about this.
To submit your game for future Day of the Devs, or to just hear about Day of the Devs in general, go to dayofthedevs.com.
You can watch this on YouTube's You can watch it on the Double Fine channel on YouTube, I should say.
Nate, that's what the video said.
No, I didn't see that part. I was too busy looking it up. It's also just on their website.
Yeah.
Ask for nothing in return except a showcase of incredible games.
That's probably why I knew it, because I've been on their website recently.
Applause for all the cool logos on the screen. We appreciate you. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you. Thank you again to the incomparable Dose One. He's been supplying the beats for all the transitions between all these amazing games ever since we started doing these digital showcases for Day of the Devs. Thank you again. You're a hero amongst heroes. Go check out his music. It's amazing. Hell, Dose One is incredible. Thank you for watching Day of the Devs yet again. If you're looking for more information or you just want to subscribe to the coolest newsletter in all the land, go to dayofthedevs.com. The URL on your screen. Follow us on social media. We got more coming up this year. Thank you to our friend Jeff Keighley. The Summer Game Fest showcase was amazing. We're so happy to be a part of Summer Game Fest for these last many years. Definitely stick around. We're not completely done yet. We have a musical performance featuring the sounds of New Caledonia, thanks to our friends who made the game Chia. It's worth it. It's really cool. Happening right now.
All right.
Well,
So-
sadly we will turn that down
Yes.
for that one.
Well, unfortunately, I have to bounce because I have therapy in 10 minutes.
Oh no! All right. Well, I guess I'm doing Devolver by myself.
Unfortunately, I would really like to do
man.
Devolver, but it is Thursday, and that means that I have a therapy thing to do.
You could have been like, "Hey, therapy. Devolver's technically my therapy."
No, but I am excited for all the stuff I hear about Devolver. I'll come back and watch
Yeah.
later, of course.
Yeah.
But you have fun, and
will.
we will reconvene this tomorrow for more Summer
You
Game
will,
Fest
yeah.
stuff.
I won't be back for tomorrow, saying you will, and then
Yes.
Saturday we'll be back with another, wholesome games, which is always one of my favorite things. It's like probably right there with Devolver at this point.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thank you for joining me, Nate, and thank you all for joining and watching and stuff. I think I want more of those games than I wanted anything from the other thing, but that's usual. I'm an indie game person. Yeah.
All right. Peace out.
Peace.